Chad here with Rogue Wellness Consulting. I'm a certified registered nurse anesthesiologist with over a decade of medical training and experience, bringing you real peptide info real quick to give you the knowledge you need to make competent and informed decisions regarding your health and well-being, because self-care is healthcare. More people are becoming aware of the power of peptides and their ability to improve health. But for many, this is new information. So we're going to do a quick peptide overview. I'm going to explain what they are, how they work, the different types, routes of administration, and a couple of things that you need to consider before beginning peptide therapy. So what are peptides? In simple terms, they're miniature proteins. Proteins are long chains of amino acids linked together in a specific order. Peptides are smaller chains of these same amino acids. They are a part of our biological makeup, and they act as chemical messengers that play a huge role in many different cellular processes like metabolism, growth and repair, hormonal regulation, and immune system modulation. Peptides work by binding to receptors found on the surface of your some 30 trillion cells. Think of them as a very specific key that turns a very specific switch on that then starts a complex intracellular cascade with the end goal of maintaining or restoring homeostasis, which is the body's way of staying balanced and healthy. Therefore, peptides play a pivotal role in things like maintaining or improving metabolic health by increasing insulin sensitivity, decreasing hunger cravings, utilizing fat for fuel. Some accelerate healing via pathways that decrease inflammation, promote tissue regeneration by releasing substances like collagen, and stimulate new blood vessel formation. There are peptides that improve sexual dysfunction, performance peptides to optimize fat loss and increase muscle gain. There are neural peptides to enhance mood, cognition, and mental focus, while others decrease anxiety, depression, and even addictive tendencies. By just naming a few of these peptides, you can see why they're gaining so much momentum in the health, wellness, and longevity communities. Routes of administration are almost as vast as their uses, but sub-Q injection is the most common. But the route depends on the indication. Some can be taken orally, though this is highly debated since peptides are small, fragile chains of amino acids that are broken down in the stomach and therefore rendered useless according to some. But there's also IM, transdermal, intranasal. You can use eye drops. You can go rectal, and some can even be nebulized. There are a few things to be mindful of if you're considering peptide therapy. While there are around 100 peptides FDA approved, the majority of the peptides that you have probably heard of, such as those that promote healing like BPC 157 and TB 500, or weight loss and metabolic improving peptides like retatrutide and AOD, or growth hormone secretagogues like CJC and ipamorelin, these aren't FDA approved. Therefore, they are for research purposes only and not for human consumption, because the FDA claims that their safety and efficacy hasn't been validated in human trials. But there are three things I want you to be mindful of. First, BPC 157 was discovered almost 40 years ago, maybe longer, and it's a naturally occurring molecule found in the human body that has known healing properties. Why don't we have more studies by now? Secondly, how much does FDA approval really matter when correctly prescribed medications is the number 3 killer behind heart disease and cancer? Maybe it's because the love of money is the root of all evil. Maybe it would be a conflict of interest to truly get people well, because maybe they would no longer need the meds. Finally, research peptides are commonly tested for purity and potency, and can also be third-party tested for endotoxins and heavy metals, so you know what you're getting. But I'm not telling anyone what to do. I'm just doing my own research. My gym rat has seen some incredible benefits. All right, that's it for this one. I gotta go. Peace, love, and long life. I leave with you. Moses goals.